Hello my friends! April is here and this is my channel If Only April DIY, and I welcome you to my series Christmas with April. Yay!
Christmas.
So Christmas is such a wonderful time of the year, and in today's episode we're gonna be decorating. So decorate with me, and also we're gonna make some super cool and fun Christmas decor. If you're new to this channel, If Only April DIY is the place where I renovate rooms, make furniture and make home decor. I mean, actually we're making a lot of fun things, so yes. If you're not subscribed yet, please consider to do so, and yeah, hit that notification bell button to be notified when I'm posting this video, because this season, Christmas with April, I'm posting twice, on Tuesdays and on Fridays. But let's get to DIYs!
Merry Christmas.
So I'm gonna try today to make these beautiful epoxy Christmas trees with the wooden logs. I already tried cutting out some wooden logs from the sticks that I found in the woods. It worked, but you know what? I ordered a bunch of more because it's not that easy to cut them. I mean, like, it's actually very much labor intensive, but if you want to save money, and you don't want to spend 10 bucks on this wooden logs, then you can definitely do it yourself. To make this epoxy Christmas tree, we're gonna be using the melamine board. And my online research showed me that epoxy actually gonna stick to melamine, so that's why I'm gonna go and I'm gonna buy a tape to tape out the melamine, and also like some silicone, to cover the edges so the epoxy doesn't seep through the edges. Now I'm just gonna cut this melamine board that I actually have left from my cement from the times when I made the cement tabletop, and I'm gonna make the base for the Christmas tree, the base where we're gonna pour the epoxy and where we're gonna lay down all the wooden logs. Yeah, something like that. Okay, let's get to it. Very important reminder, when you're working with the melamine board, make sure to wear protection, because you definitely don't want to breathe that stuff inside you. Yes. So let's mask up. So I want to make two Christmas trees, and I want to use for one clear epoxy and for another one black epoxy, and see how that's gonna look. And I kind of feel this is gonna look fabulous. I don't have to cut triangles and attach them. I mean, I still have to attach these boards, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna put silicone inside, and we're gonna get 3 Christmas trees. Isn't it brilliant? I mean, I call it brilliant. I mean, I hope it's gonna work. Imagine if in the end it's actually not gonna work. Well, I mean, then we're gonna try to figure out what to do with it. How to save this project. But yeah, I'm gonna go to Home Depot now to get the tape, and also to get silicone to put on the edges so the epoxy doesn't seep through.
3 hours later.
Okay, so for this next part, we're gonna need this tape, and I really hope that this is the exact tape that people use for the epoxy, even though it's a different color. But unfortunately, I'm not an expert. I'm gonna create these molds, right, for the Christmas trees. I don't want epoxy to seep through the melamine board. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna tape it with this DuPont Tavik tape. I have no idea what this tape does. I think it's used for outside. All wrapped up. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna assemble it. Okay, like this, like this. I guess something like this, right? No. Okay, we're gonna find the middle. Basically it's 6.5 inches, so it's gonna be 3.25, like this, and then we're gonna so this is gonna be our line, and these two sticks, they're supposed to meet in the end. Yep. Okay. So now we have the line in the middle, and this is gonna be perfectly not as cute Christmas tree. Okay, friends, so we kind of got here 3 Christmas trees, hopefully even. This one doesn't look like it's even, but now we need to take a silicone, caulk gun, and then we need to add some silicone on the edges, so when we pour epoxy it doesn't seep through. I mean, in theory. Yeah, but I think I made like a too big of a hole. I don't just think, I know that I did. Okay, so we need to make sure that there's no holes, including these ones. You see the gaps? Yeah, this is not good. Okay, so this whole thing is dry, and now I realize the mistake that I made because I brad nailed the whole thing and I have no idea how I'm gonna detach it. And also, I don't have enough epoxy. But let's work with what we have. Okay, so I wanted to add a little bit of black acrylic paint because I heard that you can color epoxy with the black paint, but now I'm not even sure if I should do that. Okay, it's ready. The moment X. Let's see if it's gonna work or not. Oh my god, I don't think it's gonna be enough. Actually, maybe it will be. Okay. Yeah, now I definitely see that having it in black would be probably much cooler, but hey. They kind of, oh no, popping out, which is not good. What can we do to secure them? Actually, it's gonna be like on one side anyway, right? Yeah, I don't like that they're moving. I should have probably glued it together. Okay, so I poured it and we're gonna let it harden. Another important thing that I forgot to put the releasing agent. So I really hope this one's gonna come out, but for this one I'm gonna use Vaseline. That's because I heard that Vaseline actually works as a releasing agent and help the epoxy to pop up. Well, let's see. I'm gonna add some black and hopefully needs more. Same. Oh, I actually didn't think about it, but they might not be visible. So yeah, I'm not very hopeful about this black one, but yeah, let's see.
Merry Christmas.
For our next Christmas DIY, we're gonna be making an asymmetrical wreath. And that's what we're gonna need. I absolutely adore asymmetrical wreaths, and I actually made one a couple of years ago, and I showed you in all the details, and I have a blog post about it, how to make one. But pretty much wrap the branches around the loop and secure them with a floral wire. Yeah, so I like to have like this weird shapes, you know, like when branches go like different directions and everything, but it's all totally up to you how you like to make your wreath. I also at first started to make this wreath with the faux greenery, but then I realized that it didn't look as good, and even though this wreath gonna be inside, I still don't care. I think it's gonna look pretty, and I'm gonna deal with it drying out later when it's gonna happen, because most likely it's gonna dry out because it's very, very hot and warm in the apartment, and when it's warm, it causes the greenery to dry. Surprisingly, this house is glued up very well and they hold it up perfectly fine, so hot glue gun is perfect for this. I was also going for simplicity with this Christmas, since usually Christmas is such an overwhelming time, and there's so much decorations everywhere, and you kind of get overwhelmed a little bit. So I like to keep it simple and minimalistic. This is why I chose this super simple asymmetrical wreath. And we're gonna add this blue ribbon. Let's try to make a beautiful bow, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to. I didn't want to go for the red one or gold because, well, that's so boring. So I decided to go with the blue velvet. And you know what? It's so funny because lately I really like velvet. I know it's probably already so 2020, but well, I like it. We like? No, we don't. I feel that kind of something is missing. Should we add this little? Yes! Oh my god, yes! Totally. We're gonna add those little pine cones, and we have only 2.
Merry Christmas.
As I mentioned before, I really wanted to decorate as simple as possible, and this is why I chose the bear Christmas stocking, like bear wood Christmas stocking. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, watch my previous video, because I had this dilemma, which stocking holder to keep, the clear one or the one that I painted over. Yeah, that other one looked very, very cute too. So I had like one for garland, and I had another one, but when I added it, it kind of like seemed a bit too much. So I decided just to add a little bit of fresh greenery from the bottom of the tree that I saved from our Christmas tree. And of course, I added tons of fairy lights, because what kind of Christmas could be without the fairy lights? Most of this decor that you see, actually those Christmas trees that you see, I made last year, so you can watch a video how to make those on my channel as well. And then we're just gonna add this beautiful, simple Christmas wreath, and we're gonna be almost done. Ta-da! I actually love it. I think I need like another pine cone over here. What? Okay, that was not. Oh yeah, so the wreath is ready, and now let's go and check what happened with that epoxy tree, because I kind of have a feeling that it's gonna take me a while to take it out of the mold. Fingers crossed. Yay. Okay, so it kind of looks a bit promising, but there's bubbles, but it's all dried up. Let's see if we can take it out. Yeah, and this is why you don't press nail it. Oh no. Yeah, so you, oh wow, okay. Oh wow, okay. Whoa. Overall, I'm super excited about this epoxy Christmas tree. I actually saw it somewhere on Etsy, and yeah, their version looked definitely better, but considering that this is my first epoxy tree ever, I think it looks adorable and I really enjoy it on my mantle. These epoxy Christmas trees look so imperfect, but you know what? They're perfectly fine for me. I know there's a bit of bubbles and yeah, and they kind of didn't turn out as I wanted them to be, but I still love them because I made them.
Merry Christmas.
I really love the simplicity of this Christmas decor this year, and yeah, make sure to check my previous videos from the previous years, how I decorated Christmas back then, to get some inspiration. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up and comment below, subscribe to my channel, do all these fun and cool things. I hope today you've learned that what not to do when you're working with epoxy, and if you're going to attempt to make those Christmas trees with the wooden rounds, I really hope that yours is gonna turn out better than mine and you're not gonna have bubbles and they're gonna pop out like right away, because you know what? You've learned in my mistakes and now you know what not to do. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in a couple of days on Friday. Bye!
Okay, where's silicone? Oh, Christ. Oh no, so I got the gun. Oh no, I got the gun to cut the coke. Can you actually use this cuttable thing? Nothing come out. Yes, because we didn't do enough. Oh! And it's gonna create a hole! Perfect. Something coming? Huh. Imagine it's like, oh, right to my face. No, nothing's coming.